if I don't like something, I'm telling you straight away.
Yeah.
It's either you like my opinion, you don't like my opinion, and we move on from it, and that's just that.
Assalamu alaikum, my people. You are now locked into another episode of The Centre Podcast, hosted by yours truly, Milene Sophia.
And yours, Tiwa.
Yes, hope everyone's feeling blessed. Everyone's had a good week. By the grace of God, coming into the weekend.
Coming into the end of Jan.
Yep, already.
It's been a long one. I feel like January was dragging.
Not for me.
You're the third person that said this now. I felt like this month dragged, like it was just there. It wasn't moving. It wasn't even like going into next week. You're still end of Jan, and then Feb starts midway through the week, and it's just like it's time for January to be over.
No, I felt like I've blinked and it's just been end of Jan.
Is it? No, I feel like I've been waiting for it to be end of Jan. Like I look at my calendar and be like, wow, we're still here. But yeah, we're coming to the end of it now. Coming to that month.
February.
That month.
Black History Month.
That's America, yeah. That month. The so-called month of love that they like to call it. Anyways.
Yep.
Anyways. How's your last few weeks been?
It's been blessed still.
Love to hear it.
Glory to God always.
As always. Love
What about yours?
Mine's been alright. Can't complain. It's been good. On that note, get into it. Riddle from last episode. I keep saying last week, but we don't drop weekly episodes. But you know what I mean. From the last episode said, you stick your pole in me. You stick your pole inside me. You tie me down to get me up. I get wet before you do me. What am I? Different answer. There you go. That's the answer for that one. And then this week's one is, if you see me in bed, you whack me off. The bigger I am, the louder you scream. Seeing what's between my hairy legs will make your skin crawl. What am I? Yeah. Have you seen that one before? Heard it before?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Sounded like you knew it already.
No, because you said they're between my hairy legs.
Yeah.
The only thing I know that has hairy legs that could be up in your bed.
True.
Is this.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, my fun fact is... Don't tell me I've lost it. The average person has 4 to 6 dreams per night. And then going off of that, the other day, I saw on Instagram, it was like, you guys are accepting rings and food in your dreams. I can't relate. Do you know that?
I get what you mean, but
do you know why she said that?
No.
Because a lot of people in the comments said it was all about cultural thing. And apparently, if you accept a ring or food in your dreams, if you accept a ring, it means you're marrying a demon.
Yeah, I know it's not good.
And if you accept food, it means someone's trying to poison you.
Yeah, I've heard of them sayings before. I've heard of like things like that. Like there used to be dreams, and my nan would be like, "Oh, it's not good to have certain dreams. There's meaning to it." Do you believe that dreams have meaning? I feel like they have meaning, but I don't know.
It depends on the dream.
I had a dream about you, but it was more like it was a short one. It was like you came in and you were like bold. But like not bold, but like
so you just manifest in the future at this point.
Oh God, like you walked in, I don't know where we were. You walked in and I was just like, and then you had your hair dyed but like a light colour.
Like
and then, no, it was more like
yesterday I saw a video of a girl with platinum hair and I'm like, what?
No, it was more like a bright colour, like going towards that pink side, just off a bright, the whole thing. And it was like, we got to the airport and I'm out here looking, where are you? Like, yeah, I'm here. I'm like, where? And you tapped me. I was just like, wait, what? But I was just bare bath. That was just funny, but I just thought, yeah.
But yeah, when I was reading it, people were proper saying, like, you can't. And if you have, and they say sometimes if you have like what's the word? Like a wet dream, means a demon's having sex with you.
Shit like that scary.
Personally, I've never accepted a ring. Not that I can remember accepted a ring or
accepted the food.
Accepted food. I can't remember ever eating someone. I can't even remember eating food in my dream, let alone.
I remember eating food in my dream with people, but not accepting. Yeah.
Maybe having dinner with the.
Go for actual bid.
But like they said it, and it's bid. Like sometimes you're like, oh yeah, probably is. It's like it's dead, but like bare people were saying it all from different cultures, and it's like.
Do you think like when you have?
I believe in spirits.
Do you?
I believe
in what sense?
Like, just the spirits around. Like I have experienced. Like I've seen dark shadows.
Explain.
Like a shadow, innit? Like a dark shadow. I've seen it in the corner of my eye. Like I've seen a face.
When you see them, do you think like something's being said or something's trying to be said, or what's your reaction?
I don't think I do believe like people can speak, like can really tap into that spiritual bit in it. I don't think I think if I really tried, I feel like I have the power to, but I haven't sat there and
gone out your way.
Yeah, so it's like I've seen dark shadows, like I have felt presence around me.
Presence, yeah.
And I've seen like faces.
Is it?
No, like genuine. And I was speaking to Brenda, and she's like, hey, she's seen dark shadows as well.
No, never.
So when it comes to like stories of like spirits and stuff, I never.
You don't entertain it.
No, I'd never condemn it. Like I'm like, okay, cool.
You don't disregard.
Now
it,
I know if anyone's offering me a ring, I'm not taking it or any food.
But you can say that, but someone else would be like, if I'm getting a ring, it just means that I'm about to get proposed to. Someone else could read into it differently. Do you know what I mean? Like imagine
but I don't feel like your dreams are different to visions. I don't feel like your dreams manifest your future.
I hear what you mean.
So I'm gonna. Like,
this is what I was getting to.
If someone proposes me in my dream, that's just me like wishing for the future.
Yeah.
And really like if you look at it, maybe whether I dream it or not, I'll get proposed, innit?
Yeah.
Whereas if obviously I've had a vision, then that's more liable to happen. But like in dreams, because they do say like spirits. Like and bad spirits tend to try and catch you out in dreams and stuff. Because
that's when you're your weakest.
Yeah.
But
and you can control your dreams as well. Like lucid, they call it lucid dreaming.
I've heard of it before.
Where you control your dream.
That's scary. But do you think like deja vu are like something that's happened in your dream? I used to think that when I was like secondary school days. I used to feel like when I had deja vu.
Like I don't know like the fear about deja vu.
Yeah, because I used to have it like quite regularly in secondary school. I'd be like, oh my god, this happened.
I've had it a few times.
I was like, no, and I was like, yeah.
I'll be like, this right here has happened.
Yeah, especially like, I think the last one
in this cupboard has I thought already of this. Like,
yeah, I've seen it already.
I've seen this.
I think the last one I had was when we were on holiday and we were on the buggy. I was like, this has happened before.
Yeah, I've had that type of situation a few times.
Yeah, but at first, I used to think like it was something to do with your dreams, where like you've had the dream like way in the past and you kind of lost the memory and now it's just coming back up. Because with deja vu, I just never knew what it was about or whatever the situation. I just thought
there's many theories about it, innit?
Yeah, it's weird. I've never like, in terms of the spirit side, I've never like, I'm just there.
Do you believe?
I have no belief and I have no disbelief either.
Like, if we believe that our soul leaves and goes to heaven, then there must be... At certain point, we believe you have souls and stuff, there must be some just roaming around.
I hear you. At a certain point, I did think... I thought like when your soul leaves, it just goes into a newborn. That's what I've always thought. So I always thought like, I'm not me. I'm someone else. Yeah. So like, this is just... someone's soul that's been passed on, that kind of thing. Like for a time I believed it, and I was just like, what if someone came to me and you're like, you remember you were this age? I've always had that thought, and I'm thinking, no, that's mad.
No, I always believe everyone has their own soul.
Do you think so? Yeah, I didn't believe it to start with. I thought this is someone else's soul, but it's not like all the scenes and stuff come to you. You just get as fresh, but it's not like this is just because it's just mad. But I just thought, yeah.
You never know. There's only one way to ever find out.
Yeah, because and then go when that time comes, it comes.
That's what I mean. Like sometimes I sit here, like I think like the after, like what happens after. I've thought about it bare times, and it's like you want to think as a Christian, as a woman, like you want to think, yeah, we will go to heaven and stuff. But it's like it's always that what if like you literally just that's it.
But then you know what?
There's nothing else to like. What if you get reincarnated? What if like. Because in my head, I believe that there's different like dimensions of things. So you see because I see in the religious side of view. You see how we have free will, but God has a life planned as well. So I feel like there's like hundreds of different scenarios that can happen. Like today, I've got a scenario. I've chosen to come to your house. Yeah. There's a scenario I didn't choose to come to your house. There's a scenario where I chose to go to someone else's house. I feel like there's different scenarios that you can do, different choices that you can take. God knows every single scenario, but He's giving you the free will to pick whatever you want to do. So I believe it's probably you just go into a different version of yourself somewhere else. But you don't know what the previous one is.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
But there's just so many little things.
Ever since you said
you wake up from a dream.
Yeah.
You never know.
I get what you mean.
When you start thinking past that bit, there's so many different things that can happen. That the only way you can know is once you die, innit?
No, I get it. But ever since you said the thing about like what your mom said about everyone goes to heaven that you get punished, that stuck with me because I'm thinking, because I was like, with death and stuff, it's not that I'm fearful of it because I know it happens, but I've always been like, there's always been that, oh my God, what if I'm just out there burning? Just out there burning. But I'm thinking, God cannot make me suffer that long for how long?
Like, I don't know.
I'm out here burning.
Thinking I'm better arrogant, but personally, I don't think I'll find myself in hell.
Nah. What with the amount of things other people are doing? Oh, Lord have mercy.
Like, I feel like...
But then again, you can't compare yourself to things because with you might be held at such a high regard compared to other people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but he high regard or not, God always sees his children. Innit?
No, he does. I'm not saying that, but in terms of if we're looking
if I end up in the pit of hell, me, I'll make the most of it.
No, do you know what I was thinking? I was thinking I can just about deal with the little pain here, let alone now go and sit there and start burning. The little hot water that burns with me, I'm out here screaming in the shower.
Maybe that's why you took what my mum thinks and run with it, because you don't want to believe that you will go to hell. So you want to believe that.
No, but even then,
just throw my punishment here, so then when I lie, I have to be telling a laugh of amazing.
But even then, like, it's only like during like secondary school and college, I was always like, oh, like, whatever happens. Like, I would think, so today, let's say I told like a white lie that I'm not meant to, tomorrow I'll beg, I'll do everything I was I'll be like, no, God, I didn't mean it. I'm going to go back and do something good. And I'll be like, okay, if it's my time today, I'm clean.
Listen, I will sit there, especially when it comes to lying, yeah. Like, because you got some sins, you do it consciously.
Yeah, so without you knowing.
No, that's subconscious. When you do some sins without you knowing, like, sometimes I may, out of like, if I'm in a situation, I might lie just like that.
Like a white lie, yeah.
But I wouldn't, it's not premeditated.
Yeah, it's just coming out.
There's some lies like calling into work sick.
Right.
You've premeditated. You
planned the conversation, yeah.
So then my old job, I was like, yeah, I'm about to call in because I've got diarrhea, bro.
I remember that. I remember that.
And as the days go on, I'm thinking, I start talking, God, please, you know how tired I am. I'm going to go to work. I need to call you. And it's like, what if I tell this lie? What if now I get punished? And so now you're like, you know what? Let me just go to work.
Ever since, I think I've told this. Ever since the day, like, I said the thing about uni, and I said my car got broken into, and it happened. Never in my life have I told them, not that kind of white lie, but in the white lie, it's a thing where if I'm not going in, I'm not going in. I'm calling in sick. I'm just not. I'm just not going in. I'm not calling in sick. I'm not. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I learned the hard way, so it's like, I'm not lying. Give me a second, I need to go to the toilet quick. But it's like, I'm not lying for no one anymore. I've learned my lesson. I've been punished for doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Because you lot cannot come and kill me. Yeah. So, basically, what I learned from that is, going forward, like, for example, I wasn't planning to work on Sunday, but it wasn't a thing where I'd have called in sick. I'll just tell you I can't work and I can't work. I'm not giving you an excuse anymore. It is what it is. But I feel like even like there was a day I was trying to miss placement, and I was like, I had to think of an excuse. But the fact that I had to think of an excuse, I just packed my bag and went in.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. I was like, oh, I'm not doing it anymore. There's no genuine reason for you not going to, like, okay, cool, you're tired, but
no, but I feel like God understands us. Like,
he does.
He does. And it's like, it's different if it's like I'm using it every week. This day, God, you see my heart. This day, my car broke down. This day, I have tire fire and things like that.
No, but if your car broke down, that's a genuine.
No, but I'm saying if I'm using that as an excuse, like one week I'm saying my car broke down, the next week there's tire pop, the next week is this. Like if it's regular, then fit. But if you think about it, the only time we like rarely call in sick is like that odd month where you've just gone hard and you're just like, I just need a day. And it takes a lot for your body to tell you need a day. And even you taking the day, even though you're taking it for yourself, I feel like your body's telling you to take the day.
Man, hard month or not, I wake up one day and be like, I don't want to go to work. And that's just it, innit?
No. And then you have to start thinking of excuse. I think there was a time This is why I stopped. I realized like your tongue is bare sharp. Like I think there was a time as well I must have said, "Oh, I got a toothache." I swear that same week I had a toothache, I had to go dentist that same week.
I feel like I would say because there was one time where, so when my last few days of my previous job, I said I'm not gonna go in.
I remember, and you felt ill. Yeah, you felt ill.
I ended up actually
you felt like
it was a Friday. I was doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday night.
Yeah. I remember that.
Friday night, I was mid cleaning the patients, giving medication. I'm about to faint.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm about to stop throwing up. I had to go sit down. That night, I was gone. And you know me, I don't like to take medication, so I was even trying to fight. I said, what is this? I couldn't. I already said from the nursing charge from there, and then I said, I'm not coming in.
Yeah. Good.
Called the next day, I said, I'm not coming in. I said, when is your last? I said, tomorrow my last. I said, you have to come in. I'm not coming in. Even though I was feeling a lot better, I'm not coming in.
Yeah, especially like there's no point. Yeah. No, God saw you, so he said, let me give you a reason.
No, but he gave me a reason.
Yeah, because you were ill, like,
gave me a reason. That night I felt, but after the other days, I only had like a cough and whatever.
It wasn't major, but
I didn't feel that period. Yeah, I didn't have.
Because I was saying when I heard, I was just like, maybe you just needed like a rest, like you just need a time off where you're just in bed.
It's because everyone was just sick. That one of the nurses came in and all the symptoms I had, she had that same. It was on a Monday.
Oh,
okay. She came in. The same symptoms I had on Friday, she had the same thing. So everyone, people, if it wasn't COVID, it was the flu, it was something. Cold, like everyone had something. It's that everyone period, was just sick. So I therefore caught it from her, and I just said, yeah, I'm not coming in. It is what it is. You guys ain't gonna miss me.
That period. If you really want to send me my gift, send it to my house. They
gave me my go away card.
Is it?
Night, yeah, because I was on that night, I was milking it, bro. Everyone knew I wasn't feeling well. So, one of the HAs were like, oh yeah, here's this. Obviously, we don't know if you're going to come this weekend, so just take this. If you come, you come. If you don't, you should have it already.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, very cute.
Nah, but...
Yeah, man, I try not to. When I know, like, when it's when I'm going to do it for 2 days in advance, like, you know what, I can't.
Nah, with you... Like, uni was easy because I didn't have to tell you. I just get up, I'm not going in.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay in my bed. But this one that, like, have to go in and you have to tell people you're not coming in. It's just like...
Yeah,
I was telling my dad, I was like, because he's an accountant. Like, he can go back and be like, management and stuff. I was like, oh God. He was like, you think I'm ever going to go and work for someone?
That's what I'm saying.
He was like, so they could tell me not to.
That's what I'm saying. You have to. I think that's the only thing, obviously, especially nowadays when everyone wants to push entrepreneurship in your face.
I kind of get it, but it's just like...
No, the only thing I would want it is once I can take like a week or so off on my period.
Yeah, that's well needed.
And two...
No, I feel like the only thing I want to work around my own. Yeah, I want to work around my own schedule.
But when you have your business, your schedule's every single day. Bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I tell you I'm taking this time out,
people working for you.
No, I hear that, but it depends on what kind of business. If it's business, I can take international, bro. Let's go. We do the business anywhere and everywhere we can do it. But if it's a thing where I have to be physically here, then that's different. Yeah. But in terms of like the kind of business I would want to be something where it's flexible enough for me to just be like, I'm not feeling this weekend. I don't want to be in London. Let's go. And I take my iPad, take my computer, I'm out. Even if it means I have to spend 3 hours within when I'm away to do the work. And I'm still going about doing what I need to do.
From home. That's what people are doing.
It's a sweet life.
During COVID, people out here in different countries.
What's doing COVID? I know people still out here milking
it. Yeah, but I'm saying, but now a lot of offices are saying going back, like it's not more remote.
But even then, even the offices that are going back, I was speaking to a few people, it's like they're giving the option to work home because it's like now it can be done, but it's like a thing where when they want to have team meetings and stuff, that's when they have to come in. So I was speaking to someone, he was like, it works from home. The only time he goes in is if they want a team meeting, because it was like, now that he's working from home, he saw that he was actually being more productive working from home than he was being at the office.
Like many people, like my mum as well, she was like, at first she'll take like management days where she'll do her like triage things from home. And then her big boss said, no, we don't want that anymore. You can't do it at home. And she said, well, the productivity I was having at home, I'm not going to have here. I'm in an office full of people I chat to. Yeah. Like, I'm going to be
distracted.
I'm trying to do this work. Someone's going to come ask me questions. When she was at home, she was doing 4 times the work she did in the office.
Yeah.
So you either
Pick
want
your
productivity
options,
or you want people to be in the office. Like, you have to, pick your point.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. And with now, he's saying that now they're just requiring them to go into it twice, one for a meeting and one just for the face. Because it's a thing where even though they're not going in, the space of work has been paid for already.
Yeah.
So it's a thing where they kind of like have to kind of use that space of work.
Yeah.
So it was like, but they can't really, he was like, this manager even said that you've done a lot more work than you've been. So, and it was like, even, I know it's not going to last. They're all going to have to go back to work eventually because that space has been paid for regardless of the situation. But it's a thing where that freedom of people, bro. I know some guy that went to Nigeria for 6 months just because he was working from home during COVID. He said, what am I doing in London?
As long as you have internet.
As long as I get the work done.
Yeah,
as long as I'm not falling behind. What's the problem?
Do your work, even if you do your work hours, you're in a different place.
As long as I don't see what the problem is.
Work is done.
I'm on the Zoom meeting. You're seeing my face. It don't matter if you're seeing the sun behind me.
You can even blur out your background.
You can. But even then, I'm allowed to work from home. Don't worry if I'm not at home. If you see the sun, mind your business.
That's what Nigeria knows. Like, Nigerians literally drive with your hand on the horn. Every second you're beeping for something. Like, oh my gosh, I went to sleep. The beep with the horn sound. Like, I'll be in bed hearing
It's so true.
No, it became white noise to me. Like, it became part of my life.
You know the iPhone alarm. You see how you just that thing is traumatizing, but that's what it is.
It became part of me.
No,
like, I used to hear it when I was just walking on the street. And not even on the street.
You don't even flinch. No. You don't even know if they're beeping at you or not beeping.
You start to ignore it.
But it's weird. But it's peak because imagine they're beeping at you. You're just thinking, who are you beeping at? Where's the person? And
it's you because you can't even. You don't even know. You don't even care.
Nah, facts. But yeah, that's in terms of that aspect of it. That's what I would like to work. I was speaking to someone. It's not that I don't like. We were speaking. I was like, with what I'm doing now, I'd have to do like 2 years after paid work this time to be fully qualified. So I was saying that if I do that, being qualified, going in as supply. You don't give it.
Yeah.
And supply being qualified, you can earn up to $250 a day.
Yeah.
Just going in as a supply. So I said, if I'm doing what I'm doing now, and I do the 2 years, yeah, cool. I like enough to be doing it. I do my 2 years, get qualified. I can stick that 2 years down to get fully qualified. Being a supply anywhere, I'll go in this place. The kids are barely going to see me. The school ain't going to see me again. I'll go somewhere else the next day. The only thing about that is it's not a steady income. But I said if I had a business that's thin, this would just be extra. If I do 3 days supply, I've earned a lot of money to sustain me. As much as it's not official, you can be a supplier anywhere. They're always looking for supply, and especially if you're working with agencies, they send you different places. And being qualified, because a lot of suppliers are not qualified, they're just TAs. But being qualified, they put you as a higher regard. So the TAs get 150s, qualified get 250s. So being qualified, you naturally go up. So if I'm qualified and fit, I said if I'm doing something else in business aspect, if I decide this week I don't want to work, I want to go and travel, I'll go and travel. I'll come back this week, I'll do a full week of supply, I earn back the money, go about my business. And it's funny because we literally spoke about it today. He was like, you're not trying, I was like, try to do what? I said this is just to have a steady something that, God forbid anything happen, I have something steady I can always fall back onto. But it's not a thing where I want this to be my lifetime.
Yeah.
It's just so I have something there. In this UK, you need to have something there you can always fall back onto because anything can happen. So I was just like, it's not guaranteed. But initially, he asked me, I said, I want to get paid to travel. I don't know what for. I want to get paid to go see the nicest things in life. That's what I want to get paid to do. That right there is what I want to get paid. I don't care where I go. If you want to pay me to just snap you where I'm going or the activities I do, if you want to pay me to do activities no one will do, I'll do it. As long as you pay for my flight and pay for the hotel. And then he was like, there's like a group thing where I said, no, I'm not doing that one. You live with group people. You don't live in a nice place. You're doing, yeah, cool. You meet new people. I'm not against meeting new people, but I don't want to do it. I'm not against doing it once, but telling me that's what I have to do every holiday. No, stop it. That's not what I want to get paid for. But I was just like, yeah. That's what I've said. You never know. I worked 2-3 years, save. The year I said I'm traveling this year. What now? What now? 1 minute I'm here, next minute I'm here. I said I've not even seen 10%, let alone 2% of what I need to see. But in this life, you just gotta find a way to make a living, mate. And sometimes working for someone, I need a day off. And you need to understand I need a day off because I know yourself. You that I'm working for, you don't work 24/7 either. You that I'm working for, you don't work 24/7. But each to their own, man. Everyone's different, I guess.
There was another one about bad spirits. Apparently, if you whistle at night,
That's an African thing.
You're inviting bad spirits into the house.
No, so with Africans, I guess it's bad spirit. If you're whistling at night, you're calling the snakes.
Oh no, so you're inviting bad spirits. Or if you make too much noise, you're inviting bad spirits into the house.
That one there I don't believe. But the whistle one, like my nan drilled that in from us from time. It was more snakes. You're calling the black snakes. So it's kind of bad spirit, I'm guessing. You're calling the black snakes there. So when people whistle at night, it bothers me. Yeah. Even though I don't know if it's true or not true because I'm not experienced it, but it still bothers me. It's like, please don't do that. But nah.
That's another one. There's so many. Like, I want to say superstition, but you never know what is real or what not. Because what seems to be weird to someone else is very much reality to someone else.
Do you believe in that? If you walk underneath the. What's the thing? Them poles.
The ladders.
I don't do the ladders. The little. I forgot what they're called.
What do you man call it? Gay man's in between gay man. Is it gay man's?
Yeah, something like that. Gay man's. Something along that thing. Walk along there, and then there was a time I was walking with your sister. Yeah, and then I didn't even realise. Do you have the 3 drains?
Yeah. What, Christina?
No, Carolina. Yeah, she dragged me. Yeah. She said, "What do you think you're doing?" I said, "What?" She said, "You didn't see that?" I said, "Me. I was gonna walk."
If you go over with the 3 drains, you have to go back and go over again. Remember, my sister said that I go there, I go.
You're there people that be like, don't walk underneath that. You put your head and be like, I'm walking underneath.
because that they always say it gives you bad luck, but I don't believe in luck.
Yeah, no, because even I'm not gonna lie. Ever since she said that, I don't walk on 3 drains now. Because the way she yanked me, I was walking. I don't know where we're going. We were walking, and she just yanked me. She was like, "Where do you think?" I said, well, "What do you mean?" She said, "Did you not see the 3?" I said, "3 what?" I said, "What's my own?" I said, "What's my own?"
Christina has drilled that into my younger sister, and like there'll be times when I'm on the road and Christina will stop it, so I grab onto her
and you pull
her onto the 3 drains.
Yo, bad man.
And then she goes back to walk, because if you walk over them, you have to go back to walk over them to like nullify what you.
But even like when I was younger, there's this thing where if you're with Africans, this is stuff that's been drilled. You can't step over them. It's found as highly, very, very disrespectful. You don't take me. My nan used to say, when you step over me, that's the kind of child you give birth to. So like, if their personality is awful, that's the kind of fit, especially with the younger lot. So like, if I was saying now,
step over someone, their personality is the kind of child
you would get. Okay. So if I'm sitting down there, basically that. So I was just like, I didn't really. Now I don't believe it, but then there was because people step over me, but it's not done on purpose. I'm not going to ask you. You'll come back.
I've like one of my friends. He would grab me, like sometimes just do it on accident. Because obviously after a while I stopped. I realised, but it just happens.
It's not done on purpose. Yeah.
He would grab anyone that steps over him
and tell them to come back.
Come back
and walk around. And you have to cross her back over to take it back.
Back to sender.
And then go back, right? Or tell them, let me move my leg. No, they'll drill that
every single
time. And even now, you go back home and it's still like, you can't give things with left hand. I get it, but I could give it egg.
Yeah. At one point, they'll beat that left hand get you.
They will give you back. Even like now, like would go out and then like I've accepted something left-handed. I'm not reading it. So
that's with a lot of cultures.
Yeah, I've accepted.
They say left hand is dirty.
Yeah, but what if I'm left-handed?
That's a problem. Now it's more accepting, but even back home now, they'll...
No, when I went home,
they'll beat you.
They'll beat that left hand out of you. When I went home, I think I gave or collected something left. Mum was like, you don't do that. That's very rude. And she just did it like quite... So I was just like, in my head, I didn't read into it. Oh, what's my own? Just give it to me, bro. I'm not reading. And it's really where they're beating the little kid now for doing it. When I think I got something from the kid, but he gave it to me left-handed. I was just like, leave the child alone, bro. Did I not collect it at the same time? Like, it's not nice. Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, it's like, whatever happens, but I rebuke it in the name of God.
Yeah, like...
Nothing is more powerful than the God I serve. So
don't get me wrong, I still do... I'm not going to say I don't do it. I still do certain things. Like, I don't do the drains anymore because of your sister. Oh. So I definitely don't walk on 3 drains because of your sister. I don't walk in like between the...
Couldn't care less.
I don't do that.
I'll moonwalk on it. I will see man them literally go onto the road to risk their lives. So I think so they don't go on the batty man's legs. Bro, are we mad?
you'd be surprised what is draining you, and even younger lads still doing it.
I definitely used to do that when I was younger, not go underneath. After I was like, what?
Yeah. I don't even know what happens when you go underneath it, but
nothing happens.
I don't go underneath it. What else do I do that I can think of? Those are the main two that I know that stands out.
Like superstition.
Yeah, like the free drain and the
now I'm not accepting if anyone's supposed in my dream. I'm not doing it.
Decline.
Any food that I've never been
that food one has been drained and drilled in my head.
I've never accepted it. When
I tell my nan I was eating, she'd be like, "Who was around you when you were eating?"
I don't even eat in my dreams. Like
it's not food, but like snacks.
No, but I'm telling you, like I would dream about going to a restaurant, but never actually dream about eating the food.
Do you think when you're about to eat the food, that's when your dream stops? No. You see when you have that block.
You know when they say control. You know when you're dreaming about something and there's certain scenes that are on repeat. And you can never go past that scene. Yeah. Like, okay, I dream that I've gone to a restaurant for one of my friend's birthday, and like I repeat the person go to a restaurant over. Like I never get past the point where someone said, never.
Not.
Like I can't tell you any time where I've sat in my dream and ate food.
I wouldn't say I ate food, but like it was more like snacks. But I can't tell you what I was eating. I just know my mouth was moving.
I have never.
But I was like, have you ever like woken up?
Have you ever remembered opening the door in your dream?
No.
Like there's so much shit. Like you just.
I remember there was a time. The last one of the dreams that stand out to me was like secondary school time. I was at a sports day event. Mm-hmm. So at this time it was more like sport day event with. My school was all girls school, but with the all boys school around us, it was all sports day event. And then we went to the Sutcliffe track, which is in Eltham, and we're doing sports day, mixed sports day for the first time. And our school was all on it, whatever. And then after, we started doing water fight and then foam, and then everyone started moving, and then it just turned whatever. So I'm saying that's the one dream that I wake up and I prayed that I went back because I wanted to see what happened. Like it just sitting there lit. But that's the one dream that stuck to me up to now that I'll always remember. Like everyone just moved, and then the water fight wasn't just water fight. You had the foam water. You see when you have them foams everywhere and things like that. So it was just pure bounce, and everyone's just doing whatever in it. So I was just like, yeah. But apart from that, like there's nothing apart from the one I had recently with your hair. Which is the one that's like, and then when I woke up, I was like, that's why they said, I was like, I want surprise if this reality, please. I said, this is normal. And then it was, they say like, you have the dream you were thinking about the night before. I was not thinking about your hair. I couldn't care less.
They also say that the people who are in your dreams that night is people you've seen during the day.
Yeah, but I didn't see you that day.
No, what you saying?
No, I know, but even that is the thing. And I'm thinking, when I woke up, I was like, I didn't see her that day, and I was definitely not thinking about her because I couldn't care less. So it was like, why did it come up? And it's like, this is what makes you question, like, is it actually true about the saying?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's like, I didn't think of you, I didn't see you, and I didn't think of the hair. Like, it is what it is. But I was just thinking, yeah, I think that was the last one that I can remember that I've had recently.
I don't, after that, you only remember 10% of your dream.
I'm not surprised.
And
this is where you start making stories up.
Especially with me, the next day, even hours later, I wouldn't even be able to tell you what happened in any of it. But I know, I always, every time I have a weird dream, I tell my mum, I have a lot of weird dreams. Like with anyone and everyone in my dream, doing all sorts.
No way.
I have weird dreams.
Is it?
Weird. I'm like, what is going on here? Like,
nah. Apparently, if you have like too much weird dream or something like that, you need to start praying, bro. You wake up and start praying because God is telling you something.
It's never bad dreams.
Yeah, but even then, some dreams that you don't read into are the ones you need to read into sometime. Apparently, so you best get up and start doing them prayers, mate.
The only time I know I pray is when I get sleep paralysis.
I remember you saying this. I've never actually had it. Touch wood, but yeah.
I've had it so
more than 10.
Ha!
Well, why do you think you get it though?
It's these demons trying to get into me.
No way. You know, ever since you said like you told, because I've heard of it, but I didn't know like the full thing till we spoke about it. I was trying to think of I've actually never gotten it. Touch wood, but yeah, because I remember you saying, see, that's another thing I do, the touch wood thing. Only God knows what that wood is doing, but you know. But yeah, I thought about I was trying to think, have I actually ever been in a phase where
you would know if you had it.
Yeah, that's how I knew I haven't.
You would 1010% like if you're sitting here and telling me you can't remember,
No, yeah.
That's plain and simple. Like that's something you can never forget not having.
Yeah.
And even till this day, like sometimes I start feeling myself going into that point, and I just quickly come out of it. Like, I'm like, no, not tonight, not tonight. No, but that's because.
So is it something you can control?
You see the idea of controlling your dreams.
Yeah.
That sometimes I'm very aware that I'm dreaming, but I know I'm dreaming. So the dreams feel very real and I'm very aware. So when I get into that stage where I'm very aware, my body starts to sink into that dream. But I'm awake.
Oh.
So they say sleep paralysis says you're in REM sleeping.
Yeah.
So your body is shut down, but your brain is working basically.
Yeah. Your brain's still active.
There's one point of your sleep called REM sleeping where your brain is still active prior to you falling into that deep sleep. So it's the stage between your sleep, you're starting to fall asleep, and the deep sleep. Your brain just has quick active point before it doesn't shut off, but it relaxes.
Yeah.
So at that point is where you're the point where you're usually dreaming. So when they say you go to sleep paralysis, is your body is paralyzed, but you are awake.
Yeah.
So you are aware that your body is dreaming type thing. So
yeah, I've definitely.
So that's what they say it is. But a lot of people say they feel like there's someone like on their chest. They see figures. They hear voices. All these type of things. So, like, at first I would get into that stage where I would feel there's someone hugging me, or I've seen a face at the bottom of my bed.
I remember you telling me this.
I've heard someone at the back of my ear, like someone's having a conversation back of my ear to someone that's there.
Oh, no way.
Like Tiwa I've heard that. I've had the sensation. You know when someone hugs you really tightly,
like bear hugs you,
and you feel their body still on you.
Yeah.
Like I've woken up with someone. Like whilst I was in my sleep paralysis, I had someone hugging from behind me. And as I've now forced myself to wake up, I still have that sensation of someone hugging me.
Have you ever woken up with like marks on your body?
I've never, I always have some bruises in my body. But I've never noticed any marks on my body. It's just bare different things. And the first time it ever happened to me, I was just,
what age?
I didn't see anything. I was still living in Manor Park. So I was probably maybe in like year 9 or year 10. And my body was paralyzed, but I was able to like open and close my eyes. I tried to move to like grab my phone. I was trying to call out for my mum. I was like, I couldn't speak.
Couldn't do anything yet.
So I didn't see anything or hear anything, but my body, I was literally paralyzed, but I was awake. And then I was able to come out of it. I just started praying and I was able to come out of it. And every time since then, it's just progressive. I started seeing stuff. I started hearing things. I started sensing things. And every time to come out, I'll just start praying. But now I've come to a point where I'm in a dream. I've fallen asleep already. I've had a deep sleep, and I've realised that I'm dreaming. I feel my body sinking in, like it's starting to get paralysed. I just quickly come out of it, and I just turn. God forbid I rebuke anything, and I go back to sleep. Before I couldn't even go back to sleep because it was that bad. But now I sense myself falling into that.
Because you've done it so many times, yeah.
I come out of it and I go back to sleep. So for me, maybe that point of me controlling that bit of sleep, because technically I'm dreaming, but I'm aware that I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
And I can let myself fall into that stage where I'm basically controlling my dreams, and there's probably people around me dreaming with me, but there's never been something good when I've fallen into that sleep paralysis. It's always been something negative, horrific, it just felt like bare demonic and shit. So I don't let myself fall into that stage. And a lot of time it happens to me when I'm on my back. Like I've never slept on my back since the first time it happened. I've never if I fall asleep on my back, it happens.
Is it? Because it's kind of like you're in that position already.
It literally happens. So I'm always conscious of how I'm sleeping, and every time I wake up from that stage, I'm about to fall into the paralysis. I'm on my back. So I just turn to my side. Like, I am so conscious of the way I sleep. And a lot of people tell you the same. Like they'll see like demonic faces, like just these scary monsters. People saying that someone's just sitting on their chest, not letting them breathe.
There was a period,
and there's people saying that they felt like someone having sex with them while they're in that stage.
No way! I kind of feel like you're being abused.
Yeah, and it's like, and then you wake up. And you feel it as if it was a dream, but your body is like pulsing as if something has literally happened to you.
Yeah.
That's why I believe that there's something there, because when I woke up that night, So it felt my body was pulsing as if someone literally just gave me the tightest. Someone spooned me basically.
Yeah.
And I woke up with the sensation of someone who had spooned me.
Yeah.
Like my body was.
You still felt like you were being
it did.
spooned,
I was scared. I didn't go back to sleep. I said, this demon's not catching me again. I didn't go back to sleep. No, I didn't go back to sleep. I stayed up the rest of the night. It's some scary shit, bro.
There's this thing where like I will never forget it because I remember the video. It was on YouTube, and this was like secondary school days, yeah. And like this girl was like, she I don't even know what made me like. In secondary school, we used to watch the dumbest thing and get ourselves into the dumbest thing ever. So we were watching this video at lunch or break, yeah. You carry scissors around you.
I'm a nurse.
Anyway, we were watching this video, yeah, and then this girl was like, what was she? She was like, kind of like the way the video was like, she was in hellfire kind of situation, and like she was saying how she's just had a dream, she's just gone into hellfire, and then she felt how it felt, and then she's gone into heaven and seen both of it, and then it was like, I don't know the full details anymore, but it was just more like, everyone's like, wait, what? So ever since, yeah, for that week where we watched it, everyone was paro at school. Everyone was moving nicer than we need to. When I tell you, no one got excluded that whole week. No one got a detention that whole week. And then things like that. And then it was like, because she was saying everyone in hell is real. She was proper like saying, yeah, I saw Jesus and then I saw Satan and then this and that. But and then in the process she was saying it, she was kind of, we don't, but that's what she was saying, innit? At that age, what do I know? I was like, yeah, 8 and 9. She was like in the process, like where she was talking, like her body wasn't, it kind of like a soul come out of her, but her body was still laying down. So it was that person talking. And then in the video, she was still like this. And then there was like kind of hellfire. And then her soul was just like shining bright like a little star. So she was there and the star was what was moving, but you couldn't see her mouth move. It was just her. And she was like, how, this is what you need to do to make sure you get to where I am. You don't want to go right now. I'm in the middle. God's going to send me back to give me a second chance to repent and come. I said, Lord is good. I said, what? And there used to be things like that, yeah, but I didn't read into things like that like when I was younger. It was just a thing where it scares you for a moment, but then you get over it. And it's just one of them things. I was just like, ooh, like when I tell you, everyone in my class and in my, because we watched it like during lunchtime, like there's a film, we all used to just chill in the sports hall, the main hall. So we just watched it. I don't even know, damn well we shouldn't be on our phone, but we hid that thing. We all watched it. That whole year, yeah, the head teacher thought something was wrong with our, lot. Like wrong with our, lot, because boy, we were so good for that week. Like no one got detention, no one got kicked out. It was just great behaviour all around. Everyone's on par, but it only lasted a week. Everyone said after that, it was just like, and being kids, we move on really quickly. Whereas things like that didn't faze us
very quickly.
And then I was just like, yeah.
No, but I never like sit. Like I can't watch stuff like that resembles demonic shit. Like I'm watching this series on Netflix called Archive 81, sorry, and it's about this guy who's able to fix like videotapes that have been destroyed in like probably like fires and so on and so forth, yeah. So they've got him like fixing these videotapes with this girl that went to some mansion where they worship this demon type figure to open windows to this other world, right? Human sacrifices. And during the video you see them just like chanting this demonic song and stuff. I can't. Every episode I have to literally stop it
and go back and listen to some gospel.
Then watch it again and watch something else. Then watch this. Then watch something like this.
You can't watch a full episode.
It's a 6 episode or 7 episode season.
How many hours?
Or maybe it might be 10. Usually I don't know. But it's only an hour each. The other day I watched one that was an hour each of 10. I finished it in 2 days.
You know something that you can finish in an hour itself.
Like, you know, this type of series, if this was a normal series, it would have been done. But because it's all
no one sent you. No one actually sent you. Because what are you doing?
I'm too involved.
You're invested.
I'm too involved in it. And it's like, once I hear them start singing, I say, man, the grace of God. This is about, listen, I can watch this because God protects me. None of these, nothing will come and prosper in my life like this. God protects me. And I just start praying. And there was one where there was this demonic monster thing coming at the guy's computer. No, I started skipping. This was you know things like that. Yeah, I'm that kind of person. Like,
because with me, I can't forget things easily. I can't, like, my memory don't work like that.
By the time I finished watching it, by the time I washed my dishes and went to bed, I'd forgotten.
I can't forget things like that. Like, the way, sometimes I feel like I should not remember certain things that I remember, and it's just like, wow. And then with some stuff that I remember, I can tell you the time, where we was, what you were wearing, and it's like, I don't need that sometimes. So it's like with me, when I'm watching stuff, and I feel like, no, you're not meant to watch it. I remember myself because 2 years down the line, I remember, I was watching this on this day and this is... I don't need that. So with things like that I feel like will make me not want to watch it fully, I don't put myself in that situation. So with shows, like, I don't mind people telling me about it, but I'm telling you from now, I'm not going out my way to watch it. I will not go out my way to watch it, like, especially with certain documentaries as well.
It's intriguing to me. Once I started, it's just like,
No, it's intriguing and stuff. Like, with certain documentary, people be like, this stuff, I said, tell me about it. When you tell me about it, that's it. I'm telling you from now, I'm not going out my way to watch it. Because why would I do that to myself? Like, especially knowing the kind of memory I have, I don't do that to myself. So things like that, it's like, yeah. Because I will get up now, I'll be going to school, I still be thinking about it. I was like, Jesus is Lord. I can't.
I've always, like, that's the thing, I've always been able to, like, watch something and just not, like, it won't bother me when I'm sleeping.
It's not per se. I've watched things where I will know it for a fact that I've not been able to go to bed. This is why I don't do scary movie. Yeah. I don't do scary movie.
I don't do demonic movies.
I don't do anything demonic, horror, scary. I don't want it.
Horror movies that has nothing to do with demons.
No, I don't do it.
I watch it.
I don't watch any type of horror.
You might be a little bit from
you're not even up to now. I think,
but when it comes to these type of spirit movies, I mean, I watch it.
You're not even up to now. I think the first time I watched Get Out was with you. And
Get Out's not scary though.
Yeah, but
like, it's a thriller horror movie, but it's not.
With the perspective that people gave off it, I think I watched Get Out like 5 years after it was out, and that was with you. If it wasn't with you, you think I was ever watching it?
No,
I just heard the story. I kept to my business.
That type of thing it's got that thriller to it, but it's not like I'll watch it, even though I'll probably be scared. Like the one about not Get Out. There's another one that is inspired by Get Out with that girl. There was like two families. But one of the family couldn't speak or something, and then they went back to the house to kill the other family.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I remember because we watched that.
Yeah,
but things like
that one has its thriller side. Yeah. Like I'm here like, I watch it, I can't watch it, but it's not something that'll ever keep me up or stop me because it's not.
No, it's not. It's not gonna. But things like that's what I'm saying to you. Things like that. If you told me about it without us watching it together, I would not go on my way to watch it. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas because we were together, you were like, let's find something to watch. And we were watching it, it's like, okay, cool. Yeah. But if you were telling me the story and be like, it's a good watch, you know when you're telling someone the story and he's like, let me not tell you, go watch it.
Yeah.
I tell me the story, I'm never watching it. So with Get Out, people have been saying, it's not scary. I don't believe you. And I'm not, so it's like things like that. So with me,
it is a little bit, but it's not. Like,
but I just don't do any type of horror. Like, scary, not scary, demonic, not demonic. I don't care. I have no business with it. As long as
it's not demonic, I'll watch the horror. I'll have a pillow on my face, watching it through my fingers, jumping every 2 or 5 seconds, but I'll watch it.
No, but with me, the minute I put a movie on, especially like them horror aspect, and like 5 minutes into it, I'm taking it off. Why is my heart beating faster than it needs to be?
Have you watched Countdown, the movie?
No.
Where there's an app where it tells you how long you have left to live.
No.
So I started watching it. My mum watched this. I started watching it, and when you're watching it, there's literally some like the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes into it. Some guy saw his life. I think he had like a few hours left. And when it was coming to the time, there was this black figure following him. Yeah, I closed it. Absolutely. I don't want to watch it. I think maybe 2-3 years later, I watched the movie. I recently watched the movie. I watched it to the end. And it was like, you see, I think I showed you a video of it when no, that was it. It wasn't Countdown.
Yeah. See, it feels like it as well. You see when you started playing, I turned up, I went to bed, because it's not me you're about to come give anxiety to not being scary or not. I don't have the patience for it, because it's just me. Like, I will never forget that clown's face. I will never, and it's just like, regardless, I still can't watch the full movie.
Scared of clowns?
I don't mind, I don't like clowns because of the balloons. I'm not scared of clowns. But I don't like them because of the balloons, because I hate balloons being popped. That's just one of the things I don't like. So it's like one of them things where when you were watching Hitman Went Away, 2 minutes later, I just...
I only left it on because you hadn't seen us. Remember watching this? I didn't
watch it with you. I put my iPad on, I turned around, I said, slept. I said, what? No, yeah, but things like that in general, and even like with the horror one, I'm not the one that can just like give you a little jump. I still will not watch that alone unless a friend suggested it.
No, yeah, I don't mind that one.
No, I wouldn't like things like
sometimes having a little jump. Get some adrenaline for your body. Get some.
Why is my heart beating faster than it needs to be? Just watching a movie.
It's good to have some adrenaline for your body. Get your body pumping.
No, not while I'm watching a movie. Why my heart beating faster?
No, it's good. It's good.
Stop
it means
it.
Blood will go around your body quickly.
It's fine. I don't need it. It's fine. But no, them kind of things. You just keep your distance away. You ever been dreaming where you wake up or you've been woken up and you're just like, nah, I need to go back and finish this.
Yeah.
It was good. And all of a sudden you're just there rolling. You're rolling. This shit's not coming back. You're rolling.
Come on.
You're like, I'm closing my eyes.
Put the tape in. And then, you just start saying
there was a time where the dream just looked, I can't tell you what it is now because I don't remember, but it was just good. And it was going well. It wasn't nothing. I was just enjoying myself. It was good. And I woke up. I don't even know what woke me up. I woke up and then I was just thinking, nah, I'm going back to bed. This was too good. I was for 20 minutes of and then I was just like, it's not happening. And I went to bed and it was a whole different dream. I just woke myself up. I said, this is not what I wanted. I said to God, this is not what I asked for. So I just woke up. I said, we're done for today. And then there's times where I'll be dreaming and I need to go to the toilet. If the dream's good, I'm not getting up. I'm sitting there holding my leg like this.
Yeah, it's just...
When we finish, we'll go to toilet. If you go to toilet in bed today, it's fine. We'll clean it up when we wake up. Just there like this. But yeah, then kind of one that catches. The good one where it's the good one you never finish. I realize it's the good one you never... With the other ones, you can tell the story from beginning to end. The good one, you're missing bits out. You can't tell this. This is why I feel like with the good ones is more of the good ones you get more of the deja vu kind of thing from. Like you think this looks so, and then there's ones where you're like, nah, something's off because this looks so familiar or sounds so familiar that it's like, this has happened before. This is where it comes back to I'm living someone else's life. This is the thing where it's like, is this now where this is the person that lived it? Now I'm just seeing it again. This is what's happened to them.
You're basically living the same thing they're living.
Yeah, but just in my body, if that makes sense.
So then it's just the same life over and over again. So you're gonna die and
just born into someone else's
and just do the same thing over again.
Practically. You never know. Maybe this is the journey God's giving you that is going to be repeated.
No, but I'm sure there needs to be changes.
He said, well, that's fine, as long as there's changes.
Yeah.
No.
Do you know there's no more half-cast podcast?
No way.
Yeah.
Why?
They've departed, like, they're not doing it anymore.
But... Interesting.
Yeah. They're not.
But Chucky went not to do his own anyway. He was doing it.
No, now he has like bare different.
Yeah, he had
with
like
Nike, Fort Asylum.
Yeah, he does JD, a lot of singing. Yeah,
but I'm saying, but still in that was. I think they've been doing it for like 5-6 years.
Felt longer because I thought they were out before the receipt.
I remember I've watched videos old as 5 years. I don't know if they've got any more older than that.
Yeah, the receipt goes up to 5 years as well, but I thought they went back further than the receipt.
I've watched videos as old as 5 years on YouTube. I don't know if they've got anything older than that.
Yeah.
But that's what I've seen, so I'm just assuming. Right. So you're thinking, like, how long are we going to do this for?
But it depends. What is the reasoning for... Because if it's different...
I didn't watch the episodes.
You didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it. I just saw, there's something's ending or whatever.
Because my thing is, if the reasoning is we're going to different parts or whatever, or...
But they've always... More time, if you think about it, Chucky is really holding the podcast together because it was him and a guest. Yeah. Sometimes Poet will come in and show appearance.
So it was the thing where they're already kind of distance.
No, but Poet will come. Majority of the of episodes from Half Cast Poet is in. Mm-hmm. Like, and sometimes I don't even like to watch it because Poet just chats. He's calmed down. I don't mind him now. But... There's one point like I will not watch
the episode because
episodes of anything with Poets in it.
I think that's me with like certain shows.
Like I watch Filthy Fellas, some football podcasts.
I've heard of them because the guy I work with, all he does is he comes in the morning, football, comes on football, everything football.
So I watched them, and there's one point I unfollowed them and stopped watching episodes
because of him.
Poet was on there because he just. irritates me, but now he's mellowed down a little bit, and I don't mind him anymore.
No, that's interesting.
But yeah, so they're not together anymore. I mean,
I kind of want to. If you came with, I'm gonna see why. I'm intrigued to know why.
They've got the episodes. I don't know if they're explaining it.
I feel like it's easy. Wait, how many was there of them again?
There was.
They started with like 3 or 4, I swear.
No, I think it's a poet, and it started Poet and Chucky.
Yeah.
And they've got Callum, the white guy, that does the editing and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I think they brought Dan.
I know of
Savage Dan.
Yeah.
Like he used to be. Used to be in 3 Shots of Tequila, I think.
This is the thing.
He used to be only a voice. He then came into video with Half-Cast Podcast.
Because this is the thing, I thought Savage Dan started with Half-Cast, because I didn't really follow Half-Cast from when it started like halfway through.
What the episodes I've heard, like when Taser Black and Chucky were talking, he had mentioned you brought Dan out into the video thing. Mm-hmm. Like you did that, because before he only used to be
the
like
voice,
a background voice. He used to be in the episode, but he never used to be in video with the 3 Shots of Tequila podcast.
Yeah. No.
But Taser Black is a very street one.
I don't see it. Yeah, 100%. I don't see it.
Oh, you don't see it.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
You don't see it. You know, when I watch the 3 Shots of Tequila, it's just so I can watch Taser Black.
I didn't see. He's got a daughter as well. I don't see it. Yeah, see, I know who you're talking about. But with me, I feel like with it being, no, I don't see it. I still don't see it.
No, he's a shit one to me.
I don't see it.
Some dark chocolate.
It's all.
Yeah, but to me, it's a shit one.
Yeah. Anyway, with them, my thing is when you start having a lot of people in what you do, it becomes more.
No, there's 2 and the person and the third, and Callum used to come into some episodes. He was the background voice for them, but he never used to talk too much and he used to edit the thing.
I guess they just had the time.
Chuck would just bring like guests on like different episodes if Poet was there or Savage Dan was in there or something. He'd just bring people he knows, his friends and stuff.
You know what? Let me not even give it a bad taste. Sometimes people just.
Yeah.
Just come to an end.
I don't mind it. Like, I've watched very decent episodes from them.
If you miss them, you go back and rewatch some episode, isn't it? And sometimes
it's like you feel like they've definitely had a long one.
Yeah.
And you're like, because podcasts are literally hit and miss. Like I saw some girl on Twitter wrote, things need to leave in 2021 and put podcasts. Yeah, I saw that. One of it as one of the points, and I'm thinking, why are we leaving podcasts? Yeah. But then the podcast that I put out there is of like, you have these black men literally dissing black women.
I was watching something
saying, we don't involve the dark nights.
Yeah. I think listening or watching something. It was something like, imagine having to just sit 24/7 and just listen to men chat nonsense. This girl, this girl, that, this or the do. And it's just like, it's your own people that do you like that.
Yeah.
But,
so I'm thinking now,
if it's for that reason, I understand.
No, podcasts are good. Like, obviously I have to say that because I'm trying to do something. But then it's like, some people don't have that longevity with the podcast.
I guess it's patience and key, because people start. So
but it depends what you do it for.
Yeah.
Like, if you start it off saying, I want to make money off this, it's gonna be a slow and steady. Yeah. Unless you already have a following.
You got connects and stuff like that.
There's a lot of people who start off podcasts, they have a following.
Yeah.
They have connects. They know people do it. They can do it. So it's like that. Obviously, when people are starting off the ground, it's not
different. But that's what I'm saying.
YouTube as well. Like, it's not.
That's what I'm about to say. Like, you have to have the patience. Like, for us, we're not doing it for the money purposes. We're doing it because we just like to do it, and it's just something. It's just our thing, innit? So whereas if you go on YouTube and I'm like, I'm going for the money, I'm building my following, I'm getting to a gay, I'm doing this. But for us, it's more of the thing. So I feel like, because unless we ever feel like this is it, then this is it. Because we're not in it for the money, so to speak. But it's a thing where...
Whoa, no. we're not like...
No, in the aspect
of... end or be all type.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's more...
It's been a year, but...
This week.
Mashallah.
This week. It's been a year this week.
And then it will be another year.
Yeah.
By the grace of God. And it'll be another year. And if it goes on...
This is what I'm saying. It's not a thing where...
1 year's gone, nothing's happened really.
Yeah. It's a thing we enjoy doing what we do. That's why we do it. because someone asked me and I was just like, personally, I feel like I chat bare shit, so might as well let everyone hear it. She was like, you're right, you chat bare shit, so let everyone hear it.
And I love it when people come to me, oh yeah, I've been following your podcast.
I love it. It's different. Like one of the guys took me out at school was like, it was like, I follow your podcast. I was like, you follow my podcast? Yeah. He was like, yeah,
I personally don't actually promote it to people I know.
This is what I said.
I find it very cringe. But it's nice to know that people I do know
are doing it. So like the last one I
saw Cass the other day.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I've been following your podcast.
Oh, that's cute. Now, like with like when Shakira said, oh, she listens, I was like, and then she was able to, you see when people just say they listen, and then she spoke about the episode. She said,
I was like, she listening for real.
And she was able to give the details. Like, and then I had like people like, also had people that be like, there was an episode we're speaking about a restaurant. It was like, no, you don't need to stop that. It's like, when you give restaurant, we need the details of where the location. You can't just give us restaurants and not tell us the thing. And I was like, with that, it's like, you didn't just pick bits and you actually went out your way to. It's like, no, I heard the full episode. You said some restaurant that give unlimited chips. You think I don't want to go together?
That is nice.
And it's like, it's just, our thing is, we like the little things. We're not in it. Yeah, so I said, until we feel like we don't want to chat shit anymore.
Yeah, the little things make it worth a while, and it will never be a point where we'll never be able to.
Yeah, because even like with
me, I'll just start remembering like stories. Because I have very bad memory, so podcasts are very good for people that can recall like stories from their life. I cannot come and recall just like this. It has to like something has to happen. Yeah. Like, I can't.
Like something clicks. Like you're
tell
doing.
You what happened.
Oh my god, this happened. Yeah,
exactly. And by the time we come to record, I've forgotten about it. So my memory, I don't have a great memory to do this, but
yeah, because I was just speaking at work, innit? When you start speaking, and then he was like, even with uni, the girls were like, you got a podcast? I was like, yeah, how did you find out? She was like, I just came across it. I was like, wait, what? She's like, you didn't say anything. I was like, because it's not in me to promote myself. I'm not going to go, we should. It's just a thing.
Promoting on social media when no one, like, you can't see no one face to face, but when I come to someone, knowing I'm going to see them over and over.
Go follow my podcast. It's just like,
like, oh, podcast, go follow it. It's like, you.
Nah, she was really offended. She was
you find my page and you sub up on the podcast and then we can talk about it.
Yeah, and then she was like, oh, can you not tell me? I was like, it's not, I don't go about saying it. Like, if you come across it, come across it. And then she came back the next day telling me about, she listened to like 5 episodes. She's like, oh my God, this episode. And I was like, cool. And then one of the guys at work was like, oh my God, I've listened to your recent episode. I shied you. I said, you shied me out. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
he was like, this is exactly what I said. I was like, you have to tag us. He was like, next time, your next episode, I'm tagging you. So it's like, literally posted it 2 days ago. I said, I didn't see nothing. He was like, you can't tell. I was like, I promise you I posted. My sister even tagged you. I said, no, she didn't. Because we repost everything. So if she did it, I said, go home. When we post the next episode that's dropping.
This is
what I'm saying. I was like, tell us, post it, tag us, let me see. I'll reach you, no problem, whatever the situation. He was like, no, I promise you. Because he was telling me, listen to podcasts. He was like, coming to work. He's like, I'll listen to your podcast. I'm sorry, please, don't have this conversation with me. It's too early. And because I'm not a morning person, he was like, I know what's going to get you. I've listened to your podcast. I just said, please. So do you know what episode? I said, I have a feeling you're on the episode with for some reason, that people always get caught in the episode with the ex thing. And then dating your ex or your friend's thing. Yeah. And then that's the conversation they want to have. So you really, especially with you. Your friends make sense. I'm thinking, no, please leave it away. But it's nice. It's just nice feeling. Like, you go somewhere and be like, and then when they ask you, how's it going? I heard this, I heard that. Just a little thing that gets me personally. And it's not, and with that, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I'm actually fine with it.
If one person could tell me, one person a month could tell me to listen to my podcast and that's it.
I'll be fine with it.
Like, I've succeeded in something.
This is why
one person's enjoying it.
I feel like the only reason why I would potentially or even decide to stop is either you move to Canada, I move somewhere else, distance.
We'll figure something out.
Or it's either we just both say, there's no interest in it anymore, or it's just becoming, it's a thing where if we're finding it as a chore now rather than a hobby. Yeah. So it's,
maybe that's what happened to.
Yeah.
You go listen to it and let me know.
Yeah, I will. I will. I feel like I'll skip to the part I need to listen to. I won't watch the full thing, but I'll skip to the part that I need to listen to and like figure it out and then see. But maybe we'll see.
No, they've had.
But I don't see us
open doors for both.
Especially with previous podcasts, I've seen that falling out with pairs is more because they're falling out in their friendship.
Yeah.
And as we get older, I don't see why we're falling out in friendship when we're getting older. It has to be the dumbest thing or the silliest thing for us to fall out when we get older. Because at this stage, if I don't like something, I'm telling you straight away.
Yeah.
It's either you like my opinion, you don't like my opinion, and we move on from it, and that's just that. And if it's a thing where we can't do that, then we shouldn't be friends. But as we get older, when I hear about adults falling out, it makes me cringe. Because like, why are we falling out? Over what exactly? We're not 12.
Yeah.
Where the little thing we're fighting and we're falling out. So it's just, but only God knows. God will tell you.
Yeah, God's will. If God's will is not for us to do this, it's not for us to do. I go by God's will, bro.
Exactly. And for now, it is His will.
That's the only way I succeed.
For now,
I've tried doing things my own way.
It's not working.
If I tell you,
it's not working.
Yeah, sometimes it comes to a point where Him is holy,
bro.
Him is holy. There's no point of me trying to reach out for something that's not there. For what?
Listen, I only go in the direction He wants me to go, and at the moment, this is the direction. He said, "My child, you're enjoying."
No more direction. No more direction. Redirecting. Recalculating routes.
We're going back to the beginning. So starting again from Genesis when we want to redirect.
In the beginning. That video makes me laugh so much. You know, speaking of in the beginning, yeah. My mum, the way I work now, there is a lot of Nigerians. Oh Lord, I might just be back in Nigeria.
You're lying.
There is plenty full of
in the community you're in, like your thing.
In my workplace,
is it?
Plenty of Nigerian nurses, and one of them is called Sean.
Did you tell him?
No, I haven't spoken to him. He's like, Oliver Sean. I said, when I first heard, I said,
stop it!
I know his
name. let me make sure I don't know the face.
But it was a girl, innit?
Yeah.
And there's no Oliver Sean. There's Abib. There's not Abib. There's Adu. If there's not Abib, there's Ade. If there's, give me a break. Give me a break. So there's plenty of Nigerians in my place. So my mum, obviously, she's been working there for a while, innit?
Are you in the same thing with your mum? Or different?
No, different teams.
Yeah, that's what's really
And she was like, one of they always say Pele, innit?
Yeah, but sorry.
Pele. So every time they say it to my mum, she starts laughing. And then I was like, why are you laughing? She said, because my daughter says it all the time. So every time I say Pele, she said, even mom, I got her saying it as well. She just starts laughing. But there's so many of them there. My mom just always laughs. Every time they say something to her, she just starts laughing. I say it at home.
No, don't worry, they've not yet forced your mom to come. Let's go Nigeria yet.
No, I don't think mom would ever be going Nigeria.
No, she should though, even if it's just a cheeky thing where she stops. See how she planned to go. I'll take her. You see how she planned to go. I'll tell her.
Mom will tell you if you don't leave.
If she planning to go like hey, well, you do a cheeky stop 2-3 days. 2-3 days.
She's just about to like, she's never going again. She's just about stepped in Angola. And that's in a country where she speaks the language.
Exactly.
And there's uncles and aunties in there, and she just about went there. No. And that's because the ticket was paid for.
There's this girl on my school, she's like Guinea, and she was like, speak Portuguese. I said, it's fine. You do something wrong, I'll call you my best friend. And she was going to call your mother and start speaking to her. See, we don't say that. I said, Tia? She started laughing. She was like, to her mom. I said, Tia, your daughter in school today. Like, she's too funny, bless her soul. But yeah, I was just telling her, I was like, because of you, you will teach me, she will teach me, we'll all learn together. But yeah. What have you seen this week that stood out to you?
What have I seen this week in terms of?
In terms of Christ, motivation, anything. Like something positive.
Did you see the story about I forgot her name. Who went on a date with a white man.
Yeah. Do you know what? That took me.
And they said, and like the police didn't
do nothing about it until Cardi B.
Well, they didn't deem him as a suspect because he seemed like a nice guy.
And then
he was the only one there with her.
They didn't read into it until Cardi B posted it out. Cardi B drew attention. This is why I guess having that kind of following does help to a certain point of degree as well, because she drew that thing out. Now they're proper looking into it. But this got me to thinking.
But even now they're ruling it out as like natural causes because apparently she was taking something.
Is it?
Yeah.
even that kind of puts me off in the thing of even I've never contemplated online dating, but in general,
I'm too scared.
Nah, I've never contemplated doing online dating because I feel like there's personally for me, I don't feel like I'm at the stage where I want to or I need to or kind of aspect of what.
No, it scares me.
It's that aspect of things
online
where
dating actually scares me. Like
you don't know who you're talking to. The picture they put is what they want you to see, but you don't know if that's the person.
And then it takes me back to
catfish as well.
Even if it's the person, you don't know their intentions.
Yeah.
You don't know if
they'll say the things that
like my hair just goes to the worst.
Yeah.
And it's not like the worst that never happens. It's the worst that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot of women will come and tell you, women and men will come and tell you I went on a date and shit went left.
This is why in terms of like, yeah, cool. In terms of like dates and stuff, even if it's not online dating with someone like I've just met, like
the man just used to me.
Yeah.
It's like
this is why they always think.
That's what I'm saying. Date your friends.
No, I get that, but they always think, why would you? You see, when we go on dates and females take the friend and the friend's hiding, but they always think, why do we do it? Because of this. We're females. We don't know. Even if we're going to a public place, you can be like, if I'm going with my friend's like, I'm calling an Uber. The Uber is my friend that's picking me up. Don't worry about it. This is what I said. Like, people always laugh. I said, if I'm going on a date, if it's someone I'm interested in, but I'm feeling a bit sus, but I want to go, I'm going this date, this location, this time. You know what to do. Mm-hmm. I don't read into it. Bro, be there for it. There's a reason why I've called you to come. Like, in this life, you just don't know. You don't know. Everyone's...
Too much shit happens
it's
for me
not
to
good.
just not be wary.
And it's not good because it's like, it makes you not trust people you should trust, but it's like... Even though you haven't given me a reason not to trust you.
You find this, like, a lot of people have found their soulmates on this.
Yeah, but it's like, this puts you off.
Yeah, this goes vice versa. The same way, as a female, I don't want to go. Man, them be getting set up on these online dates, bro. Girl telling them,
especially by their ex.
Girl telling them, oh yeah, come here, let's go out. And you got a couple man there ready to rob you. Guys, you have to
set you up. And you know, man, them to impress as well. They're coming all out, all that. Especially if you're going for a meal. You're going back home in boxes of investment.
Yeah, that's it. Even if it's not on a date, even if I got moved to someone,
it's scary. Because it's a thing. It's a thing where this comes back to us saying no. We don't say no. We kind of like, when you move to us, we kind of get a feeling to whatever. When we say no, it's not because sometimes we want to say no. There shouldn't be a reason for saying no.
You can't get onto me for saying no. If I'm not interested, I'm not interested.
Yeah, and then meeting someone on the street, bro, I have to know you. I have to know your cat. I have to know your sister. Stop it.
I have to know. It's just it's too much.
No, you're right. Date your friends. Date your friends.
That's what I'm saying, Tiwa.
Date your friends.
I've said this before and I'll continue saying it. This is my motto of my life. I live by this rule. There's sometimes the best thing you can do is date your friends. I'm not saying date your closest friends. I'm saying date someone.
Even if you want to date them too. That's your own problem.
Date someone that you've known for a few years.
Or you know of, you know the history, you know their friends.
Exactly, like you just know Wagwan. Even though shit can still go left with them.
Yeah, but it's a safe zone.
You still have a little bit. Maybe it's not the best because you're too comfortable. But you know, but I feel like I personally feel like it's a bit safer, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a safe zone.
And you can because
it's a thing where you'll
be able to know, where to find them. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if it's an online date, you don't know where to find them again.
Even if they're not your friend, you know of their friends. Yeah, you know their socials life. You know their social friends.
It's easier, and you've already built a rapport with them. Yeah. You've already had a little baseline. So when you go out, you know you can talk about something. You can. It's not a new beginning. It's not a new beginning. Listen, Tiwa, I'm slowly pulling you in. I'm slowly winning you over to start dating your friends.
No, when we spoke about it last time, it was more of the friend of a friend kind of thing. So I'm not going to say a name, but for example, your friend, for you, that one that you gave it as an example, and you were like, when you explained it, I said, yeah, cool, what makes sense. The one in... Yeah. There's only one.
The one that was chatting to me in Paris. Dream Paris.
No.
Oh, the one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. With you, it makes sense. Do you get what I'm saying? If you were to date him, it makes sense. You have a history. You go back.
I know him. Yeah, I know him, yeah.
When you were saying it like that, I get it because you're friends, but technically not friends at the same time. But in that aspect of things, I've never said I wouldn't date in that. If you put in that context. Take it, but I'll consider it.
Do you have a male? Do you have a male best friend?
No.
Exactly. So every male friend you have is basically you can come on dates. Exactly. So you have no one that you deem proper close for you to be like, if I date you, like it's like you have to understand. Okay, you look at the
me coming out my comfort zone. That's what it is.
Is it a relationship that I'm willing to lose if we dated? Because the more time when you date,
yeah, but if he's a friend, that's not a friend. I could care less.
So my friend in or wherever he is.
Before everyone starts searching, when they just
Paris, Italy,
Ireland,
Portugal,
Dublin.
Wherever he currently is, he travels a lot. He is the type of person where if we dated and things went wrong and we didn't speak again,
it won't matter.
My life continues.
Yeah. It's not affecting nothing.
We never really spoke.
It's not affecting
once
nothing.
We left, we never really spoke anyway. Like we're cool, and if we come around each other, I know who you are. Yeah. But if we don't really talk like that, if we don't really talk, it is what it is. Yeah.
But with me, so it's like dating your one. Now, I wouldn't do it because it just feels too close to home.
But so if I did,
no, if I was, because that's
but that's not your friend.
Exactly. But if
no. I'm talking about your friend.
Oh no, even with my ones. So for example, I still wouldn't. It just feels too like, even though we're not close, we're not friends like that. Oh no, I don't think I would.
You wouldn't date a friend.
I don't know. I don't think.
No. Listen to her.
I don't think I would.
I feel like once you do, and you realise how easy it can be.
Have you ever had the experience of doing it?
Of dating a friend? Yeah. I have. Okay. It didn't end up perfect. But
Fair enough.
Easy.
It was easy. It was an easier process.
It was an easier process because we knew each other.
It was nothing too hard. We're not starting again. Please, let's go out to eat.
It was out of the blue. I wasn't even cool. It wasn't even supposed to go the way it went.
But it went. Yeah.
And it's like, despite who it was and the end process, the actual process of dating
was easy.
It was easy, bro. It was easy because you knew maybe it was a bit too easy and too comfortable that things just went there. But listen, I don't fault it.
I wouldn't say I can't fault something I've never actually given a shot.
Yeah, give it a shot. But I'm sure there's friends that you would.
Not that I can think of now. Nah.
But not like okay, people that you've befriended that you've at one point.
I'm saying with your own friend, your traveller friend, in that aspect of it.
The one who travels from places.
Yeah, that one. With that aspect of things, if
like someone you knew before.
This is what I'm saying. I'm saying like I'm talking about friends. The way you see how your traveller friends, that kind of friend is what I'm saying. I don't see anyone even going in that aspect.
You don't have anyone like that.
Nah, not that I can think of that would fit that scene. Yeah, but maybe. What about
like people that, let's look into the basketball community.
No, Lord have mercy, let's not.
No, because you meet a lot of people within basketball.
You do,
and you've made, if not friends, a lot of acquaintances.
Yeah, that people still say.
So I'm sure there's one or two acquaintances there that you've met and you've made friends with, and you're like.
I've not made friends with, but I've seen over recent. I've seen
you've spoken with.
We've not. This the conversation. They've come to say hi to you. I've been there. They've said hi. We've moved, and that's it.
That's not a friend. That's
exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what. And I've seen within that, but that's the only one I've seen of a recent. I don't know why I've recent. I'll have to show you. I can't put my business out there.
Yeah, I would delete it.
It plays for some Orient team. I think it followed me over recent.
What's his name? What's his name? I'll blip it.
No, it's not that. Because I know your reaction.
What's his name? What's this nigga's name?
Do you know last time we seen him? We went to Regal. We were playing. He said hi to you, and I looked. I was like, maybe, but I looked. I didn't look too tough. I just looked.
Wait, so I know him
100% because he probably said
know him good as well.
I don't think know him good, but you know him because he came and said hi to you because he saw me. He's like, "You good?" I said, "Yeah, good." And kept moving. On God,
Who is this thing? Who is it? Tell me who it is.
He followed me over recent, and I like that. Made a little comment, but it didn't flow anywhere, so I just left it. But
is that you're flirting?
Yeah, that's my flirting, bro. Let me show you the chat so you know.
No, because listen, that's not. Tell him. So what's happening then? Isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know him. That's a stranger, like we're saying. Then? You don't know him,
but I know him.
You know him. You follow him.
Let me see.
You follow him. Let me double check.
We're helping each other.
Let me double check.
Let's start helping it. Let me help you.
Yeah, you follow him.
Let me see.
You never follow him.
Let's see it. Who is it?
We have as a mutual now.
Who is it?
Over recent, I just thought He's actually not bad personally, but just one thing that just put me off.
Who is it, bro?
You won't find him unless you go in my DM.
Okay, let's go to the DM.
Wait. No. Who's that? No way.
That makes sense. Who said that makes sense?
He wants something to do with basketball. Scroll. I'll show you. Keep going. Keep going.
There's no one here for you to be heading.
Listen, no, go. Keep going. Brother, that one. Keep going.
We still chatting to my man.
No, we spoke about speed dating.
Oh.
Keep going. You know, that's babes. That's our babes. That's our connected babes.
Who is
Keep
it?
going. There.
Which one? Him?
No.
Him?
No.
I'm going down further. Him? Could never be. Could never be.
It was just casual. I spoke about his basketball thing and I left it.
Oh, I didn't know that this would be your...
He's alright, but I don't know what struck. And then, like, he liked me. I did some digging. What is he? 27, 28?
Yeah.
Did some
I
digging.
met him at my good friend's party.
Is it? Because when he said hi to you that day, he said hi to me, but I looked at it, I was like, okay, but I didn't read into it. And then he followed me on recent.
Oh, he followed you?
Yeah, he followed me on recent. No, because he followed me because I think he did something with the basketball thing where it so I liked it. So I think he followed me through that. And I liked a few pictures. He liked a few as well. And I left and I come back and that was it. Kept my business. I liked what I saw, liked it, kept it moving, but yeah.
Interesting.
He's not a friend though. This is what I'm saying. That's a stranger. That's your friend.
I can tell you.
Yeah, that's the thing. You've got a history. That's the thing. Not a history, but you can find things out.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So in terms of friends like that, things like that I will do, because it's not my friend, but it's a stranger to me where I start new, but it's not a stranger where I have to dig.
Yeah.
Because the stranger to me, I find new, but I don't have to start too new because I'll find information out.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, but oh well, we move.
Clearly none of my friends want to date me, so...
Huh?
I said clearly none of my friends want to date me.
We need to start, we do things where we put hints out and expect them to read it. Shoot your shot, bro. What's the West Side Canapa? Nah, I'm cool. Alright, cool. Shoot. I heard you play hair. I'm coming around.
Let me fly out.
Let me watch again.
Let me fly out.
And it's cheap.
Let me fly out.
It's cheap.
Let me fly to wherever you are. Not that he doesn't play.
What's his name? Finn plays in Paris as well, and his teammates are street.
So we don't know if my guy is in Paris. Shut up. Well, luckily, luckily I'm the one that edits this. So I'm deleting everything.
Okay, cool. I'll be going, and they chill together. He can invite me to his game too. I'll be going. Yeah. I'll just be going to watch to help support my friends, so I can set that up and go about my business. Again. I mean, bish.
But just not now. Go November.
We need
season time.
To be honest, we don't have anything for September, December anyway. So yeah, but even then, I was just like, before you go, just like, a long time, guy. But you have friends that can connect you. You're just playing yourself. Because you're cool with his best friend.
That's not his best friend.
As far as I know, that's one of his really close friends. Because he was telling me about it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What, on the phone?
Yeah. Don't do that.
What did I do?
Don't do that.
No,
that was like cut it off and stuff. But it was like, yeah. So that kind of friend. Go ahead, do your thing. You need to shoot a shot. How would he know?
I don't know.
How would he know? I'm just asking. How would he know?
I'm just saying. I'm not against it. If it happens, it happens. I'm not saying I'm gonna go and look for it.
No, not look for it. But what's wrong if you post something? What's wrong when you just? How's your?
I popped up to.
Not comment. You told me comment. Not comment. On the actual DM kind of story where it could be like, "How's your season going?"
I popped up to something, and he must have said, "Oh, I hope you're well." I said, "Yeah, I'm very well, thanks."
And that was it. You could have said, "Oh, you're well too. You're an idiot."
I don't know if I did. I might have done.
Imagine there's a reply there that you didn't open all this time. Oh, god damn.
It's impossible. It's not possible.
Imagine there's a reply there that you haven't opened in a while.
It's not possible.
Really looking.
It was some time ago.
Just search the bloody name, mate.
Can you do that?
Yeah. Go all the way to the top and search the name. We out here scrolling.
This is coming up to close to a year ago, bro.
Who was the last reply? You.
Anyway, yeah.
This is what he was saying. He was like, we shot a shot. It was like, to us, that's us shooting a shot. It's like, how the hell are we meant to know that? You just look like you're having a normal conversation with us.
Yeah, then just finish up the conversation.
No, but yeah. Anyway, back to what I initially asked you. What have you seen this week that stood out of stuff?
So I said, this is... I forgot what I saw this from. No, I saw this from one of the devotionals from one of my Bible reading plans.
Mm-hmm.
It said, your purpose is ultimately something that frees you, challenges you, inspires you, and gives you a sense of mission and meaning.
Well, yeah.
When you determine your God-given purpose, your life starts to make more sense, and your legacy will be impactful.
Yes, ma'am.
So So that's the point of letting God do what God needs to do.
Yeah.
And me just bowing down and that.
Yes, ma'am. But
What about you?
I was actually quite straightforward, and it's funny because we spoke about it today. It said, if it's important, this is my motivation for today. If it's important to you, you'll find a way. If it's not, you find an excuse. If it's not, you find an excuse. If that job is important to you, you want to earn money, you find a way. If it's not, you find an excuse. But yeah, on that note, just to go over the riddle for this week again, it says, if you see me in bed, you whack me off. The bigger I am, the louder you scream. Seeing what's between my hairy legs will make your skin crawl. What am I? You know what to do. Let us know. Give us your own riddle if you've got some. I will take it out from there and post it. I should have actually done the one we got sent, because we didn't answer it either.
Yeah, but you don't know the answer to it.
I don't know. I would have searched it up, but even then, it didn't really make sense. That's why I left it. But yeah, you know what to do. On that note, it's been yours, Tiwa.
And your host with the most, Milene Sophia. Love and guidance.
We out.